Okay. Okay. A lot of ambient noise, but hello? Hello? Okay. Okay, roller derby fans, welcome to the stream of Skate Wars 2024. We got the number one seed in their first game of the day. It is Team Black Diaspora taking on Team Badass. Team Badass came into the tournament ranked number 15, and they beat Louisiana to earn that right. They're playing the number one team. Our first lead jammer of the game is Freight Train playing for Team Badass, or excuse me, Team Black Diaspora, and also for Angel City Roller Derby now. Freight Train, formerly of Texas, takes four more calls the chance. So, just like that, the number one seed team, Black Diaspora, on the board 8-0. 14 Black Diaspora, number 003 Buttercup, number 007 Poison Violet, 178 Raven Darkhold, 18 Thumper, 20 Murda, 202 of course Freight Train, 21 Blackjack, 220 Yeti, 26 Coco Fight. Another quick lead jammer going the way of Team Black Diaspora. This is Poison Violet. Poison Violet just running the table right now. Team Badass. So you help some of that badass energy against Team Louisiana because they are having their hands full right now in the early going. Team Badass can get a jammer out. That'll prompt the call off. But with less than 3 minutes gone by, it's a 24-0 lead in favor of the number one seed, Team Black Diaspora. And we have an official timeout on the track. That allows me to Monsters. 221 Yeti. 26 Cocoa Fry. 301 Black Soul Rose. 316 Wilhelmina Strikes Fear. 67 is Smash. 697 Archangel Anarchy. Number 7 is Diamond. Number 76 Queen Lucy Tifa. Number 777 Perfect. And number 91 is Abina. Captains are Murda and Thumper for Team Black Diaspora. For Team Badass, number 0 is Booty Queen. Number 116 is Ursa Mamer. Number 12 is Soccer Blue. Number 18 is Flip. Number 149 is Bandy Thumper. Number 314 is Val Raven. Number 38 is Tigo Hitties. Number 49 is Gnarly Manson. 55 Queen of Hearts. 6 Celia Graves. 626 Witch Slapped. Number 7 Cougar Rita. And 3 straight leads going the way of Team Black Diaspora. That's Wilhelmina Strikes Fear. Out of the pack in scoring position. Team Badass mounting some defense, not quite enough. Ursa Mamer jamming for Team Badass. The track was warmed up in the last game. It was a thriller between Team Florida and Team Philippines. Philippines squeaking the 1-point victory. However, so far the heat seems to be coming all in one direction from the number 1 seed, Team Black Diaspora. Already 12 up for Wilhelmina Strikes Fear. Well bumped out there by Booty Queen for Team Badass. Team Badass getting some purchase on the jam for the time being. However, Wilhelmina Strikes Fear re-engages at the front. Some punishing defense coming from offense from Murda. Oh. Sprung Wilhelmina on that final trip through. So we got 40-0 in the early going. Track 3 streaming is sponsored by Rollerbones. Hope y'all thank Rollerbones accordingly. And we're underway, and it appeared as though Team Badass were on a pace to perhaps get a lead. Black Diaspora had other ideas. This is 202 for Freight Train. Whistled dead by the officiating crew. Everybody's getting up all right, but there is some damage to the track, and that would explain the jam call off. We got the track crew doing a great job all weekend long. This is just the first day of Skate Wars. Hope you've blocked out your schedule accordingly. Again, this is the Jedi bracket, I believe. Headed up by Team Black Diaspora. This is going to be Archangel Anarchy jamming for the number 1 seeds. Archangel Anarchy does have lead, but now will be rolled on the start line. Boy, sometimes those rollbacks just give the jammer opportunity and a little more momentum. This is a determined badass pack in this jam, and they are able to complete a star pass. That's going to go to Gnarly Manson. So the jam has been called. Little more track maintenance going on right now with play seemingly suspended for a moment. We got 48-0 in favor of Team Black Diaspora. And the cavalcade of lead jammers continues. It's Poison Violet quickly into the pack for points. Through for three. An unearned pass accounting for one of those people seemingly passed. All right, a star stash. Springs Queen of Hearts. 14 badass. Poison Violet. Checking the surroundings, and it appears that Team Badass may put some points up in this period. Queen of Hearts wrestles to the infield. That was Thumper doing some work along with Yeti. Before go up for Team Badass, 11 on the jam for Team Black Diaspora. Okay. Jam number 7 is underway. This is perfect. Ooh, perfect. Booty bumped out on turn 1 by Booty Queen. And that will draw the cutting the track penalty. That opens at least a shutter of opportunity for Team Badass. Power Jam perhaps in name only, but Ursa Mamer is given the opportunity to clear the pack. Of course, lead is already gone, so this will be a 2-minute jam. We're just a minute 10 in. Team Black Diaspora certainly justifying their number 1 seeding in the early going here. All right, and the Power Jam has effectively concluded. Perfect is out, and 4 points going up. First 4 points of the jam with almost a minute and a half gone by. Perfect, waiting out Grandpa's defense. Grandpa with the pivot stripe was waiting for a star pass, has now received it. Meanwhile, Perfect negotiates the pack. 4 more going up. And Grandpa gets the star. Shows some spirit getting through. Pyrrhic victories are victories nonetheless. some of that emotional damage on the number one seeds, but it appears that the roles have been reversed. And Wilhelmina, that's the first scoring trip. And he takes a shot and emotional damage, and removed the star, trying to take some attention away. I suppose that'll do it. I think emotional damage certainly earned those 3 points. 4-3 on the jam. 13 minutes gone by. Yeah, Team Black Diaspora so far on a 100% jammer run. Of course, Team Badass want to whittle into this lead, and the first step to doing that is going to be achieving lead. Soccer Blue is going to try the luck at getting through this. However, Freight Train advances the pack essentially unassisted and does achieve lead jammer status. We've seen Freight Train at the highest levels of roller derby for so long, and it is the curse of the commentator to see a cutting the track penalty going against Freight Train on that toe stop move to the inside. Well defended by Team Badass, you gotta say. Oh, and a star pass now going to Glow Job for Team Badass. We have a minute to go, and Glow Job looking for some action in turn 2. Okay, the power jam is over, and Freight Train is not impressed. Freight Train makes it through for 4. Glow Job certainly has a point or two, but is finding the going difficult on that outside straightaway. You can see the number one seed, the quality of play. Got Murda along with Blackjack. Just, it's quality, but it's also precision that our number one seeds bring to the game. Holding Glow Job to 3. Glow Job probably a reluctant Star Pass recipient, but glad to get the 3 points. All right. Back to the present. Poison Violet. Lead jam for Black Diaspora. Queen of Hearts with the star. Oh, and Kukarita gets just enough of Poison Violet to prevent a skip through turn 1. Poison Violet being patient with this pack right now. No pack call goes up, but the pack quickly does reform. much progress. Grandpa holding on for dear life against Poison Violet. Cougarita has to step back to bridge. But you gotta give Grandpa's due. Holding off Poison Violet is no easy task. Queen of Hearts has the star back on the helmet. Makes it through on the initial trip. Poison Violet calls the jam. 3-0 on that trip. Poison Violet pulling the trigger just in time. And that'll take Team Black Diaspora on the precipice of 100 points. 98-10 right now. Here we are. Jam number 11. Archangel Anarchy towards the front of the pack. Challenged by Witch Slapped, but it ain't quite enough. Oh, a star pass going to Bambi Thumper, and Bambi Thumper from Vet City put it into fourth gear and was trying to catch up. Alert call off by Team Black Diaspora. That takes them over 100, 102 to 10. I think Bambi Thumper was like, put me in, coach. Give me that star. Again, this track 3 streaming is sponsored by Rollerbones. Got a nice crowd assembled, if you can see, at home. Nice crowd pretty much throughout the arena. The cavernous Lansing Center hosting Skate Wars 2024. We'll be here all weekend bringing you the action. This is very early in the process. The overall format is 2 separate divisions, so to speak. 24 teams seeded, playing. A winner moves on in the race for the championship. Losers continue to play, but the overall objective is to crown a champion and reseed the remaining players. Oh, how about this first lead going to Team Badass, taking advantage of the timeout. This is Soccer Blue, perfect with the star for Team Black Diaspora, and Soccer Blue's gonna call the jam with 3 points. Taking a look over at the opponents, the number 1 seed, with a big old smile. 102-13 now as a result of that outburst by Team Badass. We've got Freight Train ready to jam for Black Diaspora, and Ursa Mamer for Team Badass. And sometimes Freight Train getting through just seems inevitable, and this time indeed it was. Lead jammer going to Team Black Diaspora. Tell you, Grandpa doing the work for this Team Badass, momentarily halting Freight Train's progress, but that was only momentary. 4 more going up. assist there. Great Train will take an assist from teammate Blackjack. It's more offense from the aforementioned Blackjack, and Great Train's going to call it off. 12 going up for Team Black Diaspora. And our intrepid jam referee for Team Badass dutifully holds off 8-0. Here we go, Jam 14. Team Badass did get a taste of lead jammer, and they're going to send emotional jammage out to try to let that happen again. We got Poison Violet jamming for Team Black Diaspora. I can go ahead and read the description. You know, we gotta give credit where credit is due. Team Badass is an all-star team of skaters from various leagues and locations. Though the team doesn't necessarily fit the tournament format, they were gracious enough to participate after one of the state teams dropped out at the last minute. So, Team Badass answered the call, and now they get an opportunity to compete against one of the finest roller derby teams ever assembled, the borderless team of Black Diaspora. Poison Violet going to call the jam, take 4-0. And of course the coaches for Team Black Diaspora are Chris F., Mike Michelle Obamia, and Oreo Slammer. And I'm guessing if you're watching, you know, but just by implication, the definition of Team Diaspora, a group of people who share a cultural or regional origin but live outside of their traditional homelands. So, Queen of Hearts working for Team Badass. Meanwhile, Wilhelmina strikes fear, striking 4 points. Taking Team Black Diaspora to 122. And Wilhelmina going to call the jam. That'll be an 8-0 jam. Well, Team Badass did beat Team Louisiana earlier today. Again, by virtue of their number 1 ranking, Team Black Diaspora were afforded a bye in the first rounds of play. This is Freight Train again with Lee Jammer. Soccer Blue with the star forward. Team Badass. Freight Train elevating. Getting the 4. Oh. Soccer Blue taking off the star, reapplying it, but high block going against Freight Train. That'll be the second jammer penalty on Freight Train. So Soccer Blue now with a scoring opportunity. Yeti tried to take a shot at Soccer Blue right at the end. Unsuccessful. Soccer Blue directing the offense. Freight Train's been released from that happy coffee penalty box. Coming back as strong as ever. 4 go up. So Freight Train regaining the lead in the jam. Another quick 4. We've seen it before with 10 seconds to go. In the jam, Freight Train can get all 4 and does. So, Soccer Blue is the high scorer for Team Badass, I'm almost positive. 16-7 on the jam. And an official timeout has been called. This one is for track maintenance. I can almost assuredly tell you that as the track crew is doing some repair right beyond the pivot line. I want to thank you all for joining in. Again, thanks to Skate Wars 2024. Like and subscribe on their YouTube channel. And you can watch the contests on all the tracks all weekend long, either in real time or at your discretion in the archives. Here we go now. Archangel Anarchy. Just loving that official timeout coming out of the pack. Quickly, lead jammer Ursa Mamer with the star for Team Badass. Archangel Anarchy almost untouched on the outside, but Ursa Mamer does manage to escape the pack. And Archangel Anarchy gonna call off the jam. Oh, we have an official review now being requested. We'll have a little more clarification on what the official review is in just a second. I can tell you that it's Team Badass that have requested the official review. Coach of Team Badass is Bella DeBall. Certainly someone who knows a bit about this thing of ours. Well, the topic has been stated and the officials are confirming. We'll have more for you in just a second. While this official review is taking place, I'd love to share this with you from the community partner of Skate Wars 2024. We love the adventure of the fictional Skate Wars tournament theme. But real life wars and conflicts destroy the lives of men, women, and every single day. Skate Wars is partnering with Lansing nonprofit Refugee Development Center to help those displaced by wars and conflict and looking to start anew. If you have the opportunity, please do look up the Refugee Development Center in Lansing. Maybe you can support them, learn more about their mission, or maybe just educate yourself about the issues that Skate Wars and Refugee Development Center are trying to address. Winner here will be moving on. They'll be playing versus Texas in the Jedi bracket. That game takes place Saturday at 12:30. Texas with a big win over Montana a while ago. Texas has had a couple of big wins so far. They played twice today. All right, we're going to get an explanation. Okay, thank you so much to our officiating crew. I just learned that Team Badass, as I said, developed the ball, knows a little bit about this thing of ours. Indeed, prevails on an official review requesting a back block on Archangel Anarchy on the second scoring trip. As a result, it's a power jam start favoring Team Badass. And Team Badass should retain their official review, although on the scoreboard it does not indicate that they do. Well, Archangel Anarchy was released from the penalty box after 30 seconds, immediately establishing lead status as emotional damage simply hadn't been able to clear the pack. Again, we've got Yeti. We got Smash. That's going to do it. A call off 8-0 for Team Black Diaspora. Yeah. Power jam start now in favor of Team Black Diaspora. They're going to send Poison Violet to the line. Poison Violet easily evades Kukurita. Got lead jam. Scoring trip number 1 for Poison Violet. This will almost assuredly be the final jam of period number 1. Poison Violet letting Bambi Thumper essentially do the work, as Violet was able to just so slightly move her position so that the harder Bambi pushed the further ahead, boys and God. It's really quite dynamic. So 12-0. This is the fourth scoring trip for Boys and Violet. Violet will call it off, and that'll do it. 4 more go up, so it's 174 for the number 1 seed, Black Diaspora. And Team Badass, well, they got 20. So we'll be back with the second period in about 9 minutes and 30 seconds. back to action. Skate Wars 2024. First game of the event for the number 1 seeds. Team Black Diaspora, and with 174 points in the first period, the number 1 seeds have shown certainly justified their position in the tournament bracket. Top scorers for Team Black Diaspora, Poison Violet with 53 and Freight Train with 52. Soccer Blue for Team Badass puts up a valiant 10. That's legitimately half the points of Team Badass, so good on you, Soccer Blue. Here comes Freight Train once again. Gets lead in under 5 seconds. Queen of Hearts jamming for Team Badass. Yeti getting to the front of the pack, directing that defense. For Team Black Diaspora. Freight Train almost untouched on that last trip. This time getting a little bit of a tussle from Witch Slapped, but able to shrug that off 4 more. Freight Train did have a couple of trips to the Happy Coffee penalty box in the first period, but that did not stand in the way of putting up 52 points. Certainly nothing in the way of penalty trouble. Freight Train with 4 more. We have a power jam situation right now, as Queen of Hearts is sitting in that Happy Coffee penalty box, star in hand. That'll force the call off. Freight Train takes the 18, freezes Queen of Hearts in the penalty box. And we're going to see Poison Violet, the number 1 and 2 scorers. And immediately, this time, less than 4 seconds, and Poison Violet gets out on the Power Jam start. And now Team Badass has a regular coffee clutch in the Happy Coffee penalty box. Queen of Hearts is released. Don't know how happy an event that is in Queen of Hearts' life, as now the struggle begins. Meanwhile, Poison Violet just lapping the field. Yeah, sometimes I guess that Happy Coffee penalty box is a happy place indeed. It kind of gets you out of the punishing action on the track for a brief 30-second respite. Almost makes you wonder whether people would commit penalties on purpose. Poison Violet letting it run right now. Why not? Still 45 seconds to go in the jam. Well, actually, I can't tell you how many, as the period clock seems to have stopped. There we go, 30. No, we're seeing an accelerated time. Poison Violet looks and, well, Queen of Hearts back out of that penalty box and in scoring position now. And Poison Violet will call the jam. Yeah, that's a 28-point jam. What do we have? 2 on the back end. Team Badass. Black Diaspora getting up over 200 now. We've had a couple of 400-point games so far here in Skate Wars 2004. May very well be on our way to another. Wilhelmina strikes fear, jamming for Team Black Diaspora, and lead is awarded. Soccer Blue, though, the lead scorer for Team Badass. Not to be outdone. Wilhelmina's gonna call the jam, and 1 point go up for Ursa. Excuse me, for Soccer Blue. And timeout being called by Team Badass. Now you can stop the clock, but you can't stop time. Archangel Anarchy with the star for Team Black Diaspora, and that will be a 4th straight lead jammer in this period. That was some nice jamming. Archangel Anarchy getting low enough to just make a run on the outside straight. 4 go up. Oh, not 4. It is a track cut. Penalty on Archangel Anarchy. So Grandpa, the Star Pass recipient, is in the driver's seat. Always used to love going for a ride with Grandpa behind the wheel. Grandpa, another one of those perhaps unwilling star recipients. The penalty has expired, and Archangel Anarchy seems to have gotten energized in that penalty box. Oh, nice defense there. That's Ursa Mamer. Ursa Mamer now taking Archangel Anarchy back to the start line. That will do it. Full 2 minutes gone by. 3 additional points go up. So it's 11-0 jam. Team Badass, the beneficiaries of a power jam in name only. We have an official timeout on the track right now. stoppage in plays brought to you by Triple Eight and 187 Killer Pads. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you might be sorry. Okay. Official timeout has expired, and Diamond up to the jam line for Team Black Diaspora. Going to be emotional jammage. Oh, and Diamond immediately called for a high block. So it is a power jam, and emotional jammage has lead jam for Badass Roller Derby. Emotional jammage looking for a 4-point trip. Trying to work through Queen of Hearts now. It's playing the pivot position. Diamond has been released. And Diamond, oh, it's called for cutting the track now. So 2 trips to the Happy Coffee penalty box for Diamond. Meanwhile, emotional jammage will call the jam and has 3 points. Take Badass Derby up to 26 overall. Team Black Diaspora, 235. Diamond is still frozen in that penalty box, so Soccer Blue, the leader, or at least the lead scorer at halftime for Badass Derby, is going to try to get a lead, and does. This is 2 leads in a row for Team Badass. Team Badass putting together a little bit of a charge. Diamond has been released now. You can tell Diamond taking extra care now not to go back to that Happy Coffee penalty box. Meanwhile, Queen Lucy Tifa, Blackjack, Abina, making sure that the going is not easy for Team Badass, but 3 points to go up. Clawing their way back into the contest, 3 points at a time. Badass Derby, you never know. They'll send Ursa Mamer now to take on Freight Train. Oh, and it's another lead. It's 3 in a row for Badass Derby. Getting the attention of Freight Train and Friends, and Ursa Mamer's going to call. Says, well, I may not get any points, but darn it, you're not going to get any points either, Freight Train. Perhaps Team Badass has solved a riddle. We'll have to wait and see now. All right, well, Blackjack says enough is enough. Oh my God, it's going to be 4 lead jams in a row. Now for Team Badass. Blackjack with the star. Thought that the path was clear. balls all the way around as Emotional Damage is in scoring position. Now Blackjack is out. Emotional Damage was able to wriggle out of the defensive vice, call the jam, 3 points. Well, if we do the math right now, and 3 points at a time go on with about a minute, 17 times 3 is going to take one to, not enough, but it's not nothing, not at all. I believe it's 51 points. So keep that in mind as we continue in this period number 2. Soccer Blue with the star for Badass. Perfect. I really wish I could purr, because I would love to purr with perfect, but Soccer Blue, 5 in a row now for Team Badass. Team Badass, DeBella DeBall's got to be proud of this second half effort. We always knew Team Badass were a second half team. Two to two on the jam, so Team Badass not giving up any point differentials there. All of a sudden, the Team Badass skaters are excited to go to that jammer line, and they've got a little belief, not only in their abilities, but their teamwork, etc. Freight Train has been known to pour water on that type of belief many times throughout the career. Freight Train is called for cutting the track, though. And so the improbable lead jam procession for Team Badass is still in play as Emotional Damage looking for some help. Booty Queen up at the front of the pack is getting ready to provide some assistance. Meanwhile, Emotional Damage goes down. Booty Queen getting involved with Raven Darkhold, and everybody goes down. There we go. It is 6 lead jams in a row for Team Badass. The inexorable comeback attempt of the number 115 versus the number 1 team continues. Well, you know, the phrase of bingo cards gets thrown around probably more than it needs to, but I don't think after that first period anybody had 6 straight Team Badass lead jams on their bingo card, and if you did, that's an automatic bingo. However, Poison Violet puts a crushing end to that streak. Gets a quick lead, gets 4 points. Soccer Blue can only watch. Oh, Poison Violet going airborne, but we're hearing a whistle, and a track cut penalty is the result. One skate by a millimeter or 2, perhaps, went over the outside of the line on the landing. Soccer Blue now removes the star, but lead was not available anyway, so going to try to clear past Yeti at the front of the pack, and does indeed. So Soccer Blue surveying the scene now, 54 seconds to go in the jam, and neither jammer able to call it off. Poison Violet's been released from the penalty box. And back to action. has shown great resilience and great resolve. Yeti's now going to have to take a trip to the Happy Hoppy penalty box. Poison Violet now taking the time. Both jammers with all four, so it's an 8-4 jam. Still over a 200-point differential in favor of the number 1 seeds, but the number 15 seeds have made this second period quite competitive. Got to give it up to Badass Derby. Here we go. It's Archangel Anarchy. 3-4 lead. Versa Mamer with the star for Badass Derby. Oh, Archangel Anarchy called for a forearm, and the jammer penalties continue for Team Black Diaspora. So Badass Derby have the opportunity to continue their scoring streak. Versa Mamer getting the business from Yeti, being rolled back. Archangel Anarchy out of the penalty box. And that's going to be the first scoring trip after over a minute. 4 points go up for Team Black Diaspora. That was a little bit quicker. Still 30 seconds to go in this jam. Versa Mamer pops to the infield by Blackjack. Murda getting involved on the outer border. And Archangel Anarchy just continuing to lap the field right now. However, and there we go, once again, Bambi Thumper was able to get a purchase on Archangel Anarchy and rolled back the Black Diaspora Jammers, a 13-4 jam in favor of the number 1 seeds. And Team Black Diaspora calling off the jam. This stoppage in play once again brought to you by 888 and 187 Killer Pads. Protect your noggin, protect your knees, and you'll be happy by the time you get to be my age that you did. Both teams with an official review, which could be used for strategic advantage. The number 1 seed not in apparent danger of being upset early on in this game, but then again, with 9 minutes and 54 seconds to go, you certainly want to make sure. Again, we're back to action. Wilhelmina strikes fear with star for Team Black Diaspora. Lead jammer is awarded. Emotional Damage has been jamming productively for Badass Derby in this period. Wilhelmina with the first 4 of this jam. And looking for more now as Team Badass have lost a pivot to the penalty box. So emotional damage, of course, doesn't have anybody past the star 2. So, 5-0 on the jam in favor of Team Black Diaspora. Takes me to 263, Badass 30 on 42. In the Jedi bracket here. Perfect. Perfect is out. Perfect is not lead. An unearned pass on one can only expect her own player. The lead is still open. The Queen of Hearts has removed the star, so lead is no longer an option. This will be a full 2-minute jam. And we have a stoppage right now. Players down right at the pivot line. Hopefully everybody is okay. It appears that all skaters are back up. Always a good thing. The pileup looked a little bit perilous, and always being conscious of player safety first. The jam was called with a 10-0 Black Diaspora advantage. With 7 minutes and 12 seconds to go, this next jam will see Diamond take on Ursa Mamer. Unless the teams make a last-minute switch, we're currently in an official timeout. All right. It is indeed Diamond and Ursa Mamer. Ursa tangling with Thumper on the inside. Diamond is awarded lead and alertly adjusts the star. I don't know how Diamond realized that that star was perhaps coming off. The helmet cover was seemingly coming off the helmet, but Diamond was able to get just enough of it back on to prevent it from dislodging. So 4 points already for Diamond. Nice. Nice tiptoe work. Gains 4 more. Here we go again. This is the never-ending font of energy for Team Badass with the star pass. You know her, you love her, Bambi Thumper. I think Bambi Thumper, as a pivot, would like to take the star every single jam. Oh, and Diamond was, this time the star did fall off. It's retrieved by Yeti. And Yeti's helmet cover came off in the pivot position as well. And Diamond's going to call off the jam. last jam. We still have 5 minutes to go. Soccer Blue, who was the lead scorer for Badass Derby after the first period, be taking on Freight Train, who was one of the lead scorers. Soccer Blue says, I want lead, I'm gonna take lead. Freight Train is out. Freight Train coming up from behind. Soccer Blue running into Queen Luciatifa, and that will stop the action right then and there. 1 point for Soccer Blue, 2 picked up hustle points for Black Diaspora and Freight Train. We're going to see Poison Violet jamming against Queen of Hearts. Both jammers sent back to the wrong side of the start line. Poison Violet gets out first. Poison Violet on a nifty initial scoring trip is going to put up 4, virtually untouched. We have another skater down. Immediate stoppage in play. Looking over what we have to look forward to in Saturday's action as things stand right now. In the championship line of competition, the unbeaten teams so far that will be taken to the track to sort this out to see who's going to be leaving here with the Skate Wars Championship at 11:15 tomorrow. We're going to see New York versus Michigan. That takes place on track 2. If you're watching at home, you may not really need to know that, but 11:15 track 2. New York versus Michigan. At noon on track 3, we have the Philippines versus California. Philippines with that 1-point victory over Florida. Will the good vibes continue against Cali? Well, there's only one way to find out. That's be here or watch it on the YouTube channel. At 12:30, you can safely call the result of this one with 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go, and over 250 point advantage for Team Black Diaspora. We're going to have Team Black Diaspora taking on Texas. That'll be at 12:30 on track number 1. And at 1 p.m., at 1 p.m., Pennsylvania has won their second game of the day, but they will be taking on the winner of either Jewish Roller Derby or Fuego Latino, who are in battle over on track number 1. We're going to take a short break as medical attention is provided. We'll be back with you with any updates we can provide or the conclusion of this contest. Players and staff are resuming on the track. It would appear that gameplay will resume relatively quickly. And our injured skater was indeed able to get up under their own power, which is a certain relief to all involved here on track number 3. All right, back to the action. Soccer Blue jamming for Badass, and Soccer Blue is lead jammer once again. Soccer Blue having a great second half. Archangel Anarchy playing catch up right now. Soccer Blue's gonna hit the pack, call it off. Soccer Blue gets 2, and it's a 2-0 jam in favor of Badass Derby. And that just shows the spirit that these badasses have. We got Ursa Mamer getting ready to go against Wilhelmina Strike Spear. Ursa Mamer, though, I tell you, Badass Derby, if you gave them a few more hours of gameplay, they're playing like they want it, and you've got to love that, as this second period has been exciting. Yeah, they've held Black Diaspora scoreless in these last 2 jams. We're going to see Diamond now for the number 1 seeds taking on Emotional Jammage. We got a minute 20 left in this game. Diamond 1 to beat. And Diamond does get lead. Emotional Jammage is out of the pack, however. Diamond's going to call the jam, pick up 3 points, and as importantly, 0 for Badass Derby. And with the clock winding down, this could easily be the final jam of this entertaining contest. It's going to be Poison Violet for Black Diaspora taking on Soccer Blue for Badass Derby. As period clock winding down, as you can surely see, 24 seconds. Lead jammer going to Poison Violet. The scoring trip for Poison Violet, a quick 4. That does take number 1 seed Black Diaspora to over 300. Poison Violet's going to call the jam, and that's going to do it. Unofficially now, of course. 3:01:46. As the paperwork is confirmed, that'll be finalized. Fairly sure that will be the result. Both jam refs checking on the scorekeeper's records. We have been tasked with the honor of presenting a most valuable player of each game And Blackjack is being awarded the most valuable player. It's just one per game. Not like the normal home league practice of and here we have Blackjack receiving the award. Gift cards are the award for the most valuable player, always appreciated. So, 301.46. Again,